I am here. Give me. I am. I am also still eating a little bit. um, I will try to keep chewing noises to a minimum for y'all. I am sorry. I got completely caught up in game jam stuff today. uh, it was a good time though. I got a bunch of stuff done, so that's nice. We have a really cool idea, and I'm very excited to keep working on it. But I also really wanted to stream today, um, because I was really excited to go disco dancing again. Hi, Leo. I am going to start up the game now. But yeah, so game jam stuff took a bit more out of me. Um, and then it got a little late, and then I still had to eat. Ugh. And now I'm still sort of wrapping up on the whole food situation. Uh, having a good Saturday though. I feel like I've been massively productive, and that doesn't happen often. uh, yes, game jam stuff. Yeah. Um, a a friend we have in common convinced me to help out. So yeah, it's the three of us right now, um, more or less working on working on stuff. Hi, Lebanon. uh, wasn't an excuse for me signing on to do more voiceover work. Maybe, possibly, potentially. But I'm also now designing the characters, so that's fun. I am proud of the little guy that I made. I really enjoy it. Okay, let's see. So I think you guys should be able to hear some stuff now, and then if I move myself back over to my corner. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Old lady moving around. Old lady moving around her house. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. We are here. Time to be unnamed protagonist again. I have been looking forward to this so much. You guys cannot don't get it. I've been looking forward to it so much. Right. I have my shit compacted. I'm still thinking about other stuff. That's good. We're very busy thinking about things. Why does thinking about Guillaume Lemillon give me a -1? That's my identity, man. I am half convinced already that I am this man. This is fine. So many disgraced movie stars, singers, songwriters become cops. um, run the number on the victim's armor. Can do that. Okay. Ask him to tell you about the case. Um, what do you mean? I forgot briefing. We have an end of the day debrief. What is the what? What it? Oh, I don't want to have to talk to Kuno. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Kuno terrifies me. Please tell me I'm not the only one. It's gonna be very awkward if I'm the only one who is terrified by the small child.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I just oh my god. That is probably not good. I don't think no, that's probably not good. Um
The fuck about it?
I want to know I don't where's the rest of his armor, small child?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What? What? Why? Yeah, I get that now. This child terrifies me. And yes, I am happy to be here also, like 85% because of Kim. That's a lie. I am here 60% Kim and 40% I love me. I'm a delight. I'm really not. I love me. What do you mean threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Oh my god. Hmm.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
What? What?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
What?
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
I am. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. You're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Okay.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
I am usually very paranoid. Drama, thank you. That is very true. Also, new kink unlocked. I like to be addressed as sire, possibly. There are contusions all over his body. You do that?
What the fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You are stupid. I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words.
Okay, well.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
I bet.
Get lost.
I bet. Chat, do we do the 3% empathy check? Yeah. Okay, we do the 3% empathy check. There we go.
He's on your crime scene.
Well, we
bossing
failed.
you around. And he's
Wow.
been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Do you think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people. I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us growing up. Was it a white check? I did not check. Which reminds me, I need to go back to my hotel room and try to grab my tie again without getting a heart attack this time. I realized how that sounds out of context. I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news to us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
Okay.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Mm-hmm. Do I have more crime scene questions?
Yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Ba.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
You could have fooled me, small child.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
The gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman by Whirling in Rags, the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
I mean, fair, I do that.
Yeah, her.
What is Eternite? I think we discussed this, but I have forgotten. And I may also just have not. I am unnamed protagonist.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
He's hiding something.
Are you hiding? Let's just ask him about it. Fine.
Pig, if Kuno was hiding something, it would be hidden.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not hidden, is it, sire? You picked up on it. You should examine the pile of roofing material again.
Very
Yeah, whatever.
well.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Skill points and empathy to open the white check. Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, bye, Kuno. Oh my god. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I can get into the, kitchen now? I really need money. I really need money.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Why am I looking at, this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Ooh.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Ooh! Secrets! Are you alright, Kim? That went straight through you.
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Yes, let's do cop stuff. What have we got over in the little shed? Magnesium supplement. You rub on your chest to have. Yeah, fair. That sounds fine.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
Yes!
Sweet amphetamine.
Drug!
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Oh, I can't do drugs in front of Kim.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
Yes.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Ah, yes. Okay, no drugs for me. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Oh, I feel that. Cured pig said it looks mummified. Okay, I mean, sure. I mean, okay. That's back out of there again. Can I grab that? How incompetent am I? Money! Oh, great! I am at Real. I only need 129 more to pay for my goddamn room. Can I go past here? I guess not, which is unfortunate. Well, okay, so we can use the ladder to go somewhere else, and then in the meantime, I can check out the kitchen, hopefully, maybe. I feel very bad for Kim. I am sorry, love of my life, but, I'm an idiot. Go to the harbor gates, ask the jolly man about the armor. Okay, well, we can do that later. We need to run some serial number. I can do good cop shit. I have seen procedurals.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio
Can I
microphone,
double click to
a
run?
pull-out
I have no
toolbox,
idea. I
and
feel like
the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I feel like I may not have enough stamina to do that.
How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number on a pair of boots?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Oh, Alice,
The
you are the
International
best.
Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Have you heard back from them yet?
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
No, we're not going to fuck with Kim's stuff. I am a polite alcoholic man. Oh, I can run. Look at that. I didn't think I would have enough stamina to do any of that. The kitchen is open. We will now go into the kitchen. Amazing. Hello there, new friend.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek.
Okay.
Sounds representative.
Mr. Kubek, I am here on official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine? You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Amazing. Stay masculine. Yummy. Okay. What is over here? Can I go there? Is that the freezer?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I will be back door, mark my words.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Well, push open the door.
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door goes.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation? What does that even mean? I am going to have to remember to try to tell people to be more masculine. Maybe. Stay masculine? I don't, I feel like that might go very wrong. if I adopt that. Yeah, okay, a mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Oh, and we have to hook up Gart with the lady as well, so we should probably talk to him. Buddy, friendo, I know you don't want to talk to me.
Can I help you?
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
Well, she didn't break it, I did. I threw it. Oh no, that's gonna incur more money on my part. Probably. He'll add the money to my fucking bill, and I already have only one royale. One money. I only have one money. It was just an accident.
Why didn't she just tell me that? I don't care about stuffed birds. I care about my employees.
Aww.
All right. Did she say anything else about me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered. It was just a bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
No!
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes, Inland Empire. You're the one who truly understands me.
Your body is ready, sire.
My body is ready. I really like being called sire by drama. Okay, goodbye. I've seen something here at the Whirling Garte. I think I need to... Oh, Gart. I keep forgetting that's not how I pronounce his name.
Thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Well, do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back. Bunk.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
I also saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Ah, yes.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Maybe there's something else that I want to talk about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Very... Okay, yes. Thank you, reaction speed. So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
But at least not for the bird, and that's what counts, kids.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Okay, goodbye. Right. Let's head up the stairs. I feel like there was another thing in my room that I forgot to check out. And I am not entirely sure what it was again. Was it the additional door? Let's see if I can get the tie now. I should be able to maybe.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches.
Oh, boo!
One ends in...
Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. Put more points in whatever. Why Why does that not open? Huh. Interesting. Why does that not open? Call back in a day. Find a way into the secret passage. Okay. Well, that went nowhere. Should we? Maybe no women. No, I have no time for women. I don't have time for women. We have other things to do. Unnamed protagonist away! What other things do we have to do? Kim, what do we do?
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it, I can't remember.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
There's no time for
During
women
that
right
time,
now.
the victim had been stripped of
clothes.
his belongings.
Or skill
The caller
points.
did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course.
Okay,
we
why-
need to find out the truth.
Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
The case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be? Maybe there's a young woman involved.
Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact, part of a murder sex cult.
Oh, how fucking funny would it be if this was exactly what happened and Clashes just... How funny would that be? Don't tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I just want to live in amusement that this is like a throwaway thing that happens to be the thing.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Well, it doesn't have to be a cult, it could just be sex murder.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Fuck yes.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off.
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Oh, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
I don't know if I know what that means. Being completely honest with you guys.
Somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Why would I close my eyes? What would that do? For some reason, I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to.
Oh.
My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
Sweetheart, even on your... even if you weren't even trying, you would beat me. Have you seen me? I'm not a good cop. I am barely even a good person. I'm barely even a good being. Have you seen me? So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
I close my eyes, I
The
guess.
rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness. Your brothers have left you.
Huh? What? Huh? God damn it, Esprit de Corps, you scare me. Don't do that to me, I'm terrified. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
I wonder what it says about me that I was sent by my station. There can be only one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable.
A good joke.
Yes. Of course it's a joke. Look at me. You have over 100 cases solved. How could I compete with you?
It's not that many. Officer, I'm sure you have a lot more cases solved. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Okay, enough with the competition then.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever
Secret
mentioned
task
it.
complete. Convince Kim there's a sexy target. Ooh. Well, these are both white checks. So I can do both of them again at some point, possibly. Why not?
Look at you.
Oh my
It's
god!
because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Oh, why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You really see me as a safe bet? Oh, do we compliment Kim or do we kick ourselves down? Kick ourselves more? My immediate instinct would be to kick myself in the face, but that says more about me possibly than. So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Kim thinks I'm old. Dang it. Oof! Roblox oof noise.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Thank you, Kim. You are the best. Let's try and ruin that his good graces immediately.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul.
I mean, yeah.
One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
The soft one? What does that mean? You seem to be following me. No.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Were there capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official.
Aww. Well, okay, what are the other copper types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
No, I don't want to be sorry. Won't the other copper types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
I am very upset that this game actually is attacking me directly as a person right now. Do we... Chat, do we embrace the sorry cop, or do we not embrace the sorry cop? Can't I... Oh, I can't... Oh, I don't have the buttons. Where have my buttons gone? Did I not turn that on? Oh, I probably have to hook those up every single time that I do this, don't I guess I do. Boo. Okay, chat, you will have to let me know the normal way. Do we embrace sorry cop, yes or no? Think about it stew on it for a second while I go grab a drink and clean up the plates, because I'm finally done eating. Stew on it for a second. drink. I petted a cat. We're going to get back into it. Great. Awesome. So, we're not going to be sorry. Great. Please remind me to not pick any more sorry options. I am, as a person, naturally inclined toward those. Which, again, probably says more about me than anything else. Okay. Continue. We're not sorry, fuck off!
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Hell yes. I am a fucking badass who has no idea where I am supposed to go. Have I figured out other stuff? Not yet. Nearly there, though. What am I doing? We have to wait on that, go to the harbor gates, get the body down, pay for damages, ask your station for additional funds. Oh, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. They're going to laugh at me. Again.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Firewalker. Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but what does he want now? He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Okay. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What is there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
Rethric, you were there when the other man was audible throughout the thing. He's not alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to keep talking to these people.
Understood, sir. Over.
Okay, 10-10.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
I feel bad now.
Guillaume Le Million. Bad
Art is
news.
so good.
Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop.
No!
In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Traynor single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s. And also, as a warning.
Do we think that Sylvia Traynor is related to Megan Trainor in any way? Oh god. No, I want it to be cool. Well, bugger. Bugger. I want it to be cool. So these are all checks that I could still do. Probably yes. Those on white are available to try, so I can do that. I can do the impossible check. Great, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. These are all done, so I don't have to look at those. Keep searching for the collar. The victim's tattoos. Ask around about tattoos possible meaning. Track down my badge. Ooh. Okay. Track down my gun. Tommy, my man.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, I thought I could maybe ask you about tattoos, seeing as you are rocking some. I think I got a level up, and I think I put that in being able to lie and spot lies. I think. I don't want to ask Tommy to give me some change. I like Tommy. Tommy's so cool. Where else can we go? Can we go anywhere? That's a cool-ass fucking statue. What's over here? Hi there, buddy. Can I talk to you? Oh no, I can't. Oh jeez, you are a big man.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. So far, it's such a so far it's like such an understated nice thing. I really enjoy it. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Oh no.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
You are such a large man. You will immediately pummel me.
Besides,
I am a weak little boy.
We're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
Okay. Something to know about me. I used to like watching cop procedurals and that kind of stuff, and as I've grown older, I've grown a little more, all cops are bastards, a little bit. So I'm like, I don't want to do any real cop things. That doesn't make me feel very good.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the
Right to work! Right to work!
What kind of cause are we talking about here?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their family.
As somebody who needs to pay off stuff, I guess I could use
His manner of
salary.
speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Oh, interesting. I have some questions for you regardless.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
What is a strike? I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I am interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really is my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
So what is a strike, actually?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we
Have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
What does ill-fitting mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
I don't know where I keep getting all these successes from. Like, I legitimately no idea. Last time it also went very well. It's ridiculous. But okay, so the fact that he's wearing very ill-fitting clothes, does that mean that he's not actually from around here and he just like grabbed clothes and maybe he's trying to insinuate
Silence
something?
is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Who are all these strike breakers?
honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Yeah, so he has clothes that don't fit. He has rehearsed lines. He's probably not an actual... He's probably not an actual, like, person who works here, right? That's...
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Is he inciting a bunch of shit?
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, so I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Oh. Routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
I mean, I am paranoid, but I think I am sort of on the right track. Crisis actors. I don't know. Have they talked about that? Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but it might have been there. I don't really remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Okay, but we...
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
How would you know these things, my man?
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I'm just going to leave now. Huh. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Apologies for coughing directly into your eardrums, maybe.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Where do they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
Well, I am not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
You're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure it'll never get solved. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
You're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used this to, what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Oh, and the probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Okay.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up. 4 pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find 1 piece of it. We should start small.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'll have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off you.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Is this man called Call Me Tomorrow? I'm looking for assistance with the dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Oh, does that mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremus is there.
Oh.
Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation. Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or... maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anybody here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
What about his worldviews?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Okay.
Sure.
Can you give me some money?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Okay. Cannot be retried. Let's just do it.
The coin lands into
yeah.
your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though.
The Union has problems getting by.
Nothing to worry about really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike though.
Yeah, I have, like, no strength at all. I am not going to win against a 2.5 meter tall skinhead. Every little bit helps, you know.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
What's the strike about anyway?
You know, Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Yeah, nice talk. Gotta get moving. Am I an idiot? Yeah, I am. What is this? In case of strike, press button behind guard. Locked by electronic means. Okay. No lockpicking or door kicking this one. Yeah, he looks like a powerful man. Hello, friend.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Kim, is it really that bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Oh, that is bad. Oh no, that is bad. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains.
Uh-huh.
Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Huh? What? The what? Okay, let me make this clear. I'm not a drunk. I'm a cop. I just have a drink every now and then. Everyone does.
The ethanol fungus is deep within your nervous system, pulling the strings. You are merely its pupa now. I see no hope for you or your kind.
Okay. The rape stuff is unimportant. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
I would. What? What?
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Huh?
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kroikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I am, in fact, obsessed with sadness and frivolous pop culture, and I will have you know that that's a cool thing to do. Okay? God forbid women enjoy anything.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
This man is going to break my arm if I even so much as look at it wrong.
This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Huh. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army.
Okay, fine. Then help me get the corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Aha.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Uh-huh.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Would that not mean that I have to become a Semini supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Oh, I do not feel comfortable with that at all. Oh, that does not make me very happy. Oh, that does not make very happy. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to be a racist. No, that makes me uncomfortable. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
Mm-hmm.
I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Should we tell this man that craniometric sciences were disproven? This is an alternate universe, what do I know? You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby.
No!
This is
I
not
mean, yes,
craniometric.
I am baby girl.
Just an observation.
I am very baby girl. What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head,
Hey!
and long arms relative to lower limbs.
I have long, beautiful hair. Shut up.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Ah. Okay.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
I really do not want to continue speaking to this man. Are my only options really beat him in a fight or become a racist? I enjoy neither of those options. None of those are good. You serve the Union, don't they? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Oh, does the latter mean that I can just sneak inside? That would be good. That way I wouldn't have to... Ah. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Okay, this is a question because I am not smart. What does individualism mean? Chat, do you know what individualism is? Because I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure I have it wrong. And I don't want to look stupid. More than I already do by asking the question of, please explain to me what individualism is. What do I do? Chat, what do I do? Am I not a communist? Am I a communist? Do I have a mysterious other thing that I am? Oh, I don't like that. I am not an individualist in that case. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That is sort of the way I was leading to, so maybe I am less stupid than I initially anticipated. Oh, what do I do? What do we do, chat? Are we a mysterious fourth thing? I don't want to be, I don't know. I mean, communism compared to individualism, I would prefer communism, but communism also has its things. Yeah, we are a mysterious fourth thing, I think.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Fuck yeah, I am a rock and roll rock star and the rebel also.
Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses.
Oh, but I like neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses. Those are only some of the coolest things that exist in life. Okay? Shut up, meathead. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much.
Oh, okay.
This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. The rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
Okay.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Bay.
So you did not come from the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
You should be shot for the way you pronounce some of these words. I'm sorry. I don't like this man.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Kim, what do we think about this?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Yeah, I guess we
Your
are.
pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Oh yeah, be an immovable
We
obstacle.
still need to get
That's
into
fine.
the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool. Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that is me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
I am swinging big dick energy. I am swinging big dick energy. Action,
With a
baby.
sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Like Donkey Kong. Hell yeah. Kuno lights you, return and confront him. Find one armor piece. Get the hangman's boots. Some kind of superstar. No one's saying you're an actual superstar. In the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lioness pose with a Mike kind of way. You're not Guillaume Lemillion or Davy Dewis, no. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong in law enforcement. Yes! Can I want this. Why can't I internalize this? Unlock a new slot. Okay, can I discard something instead? Do I still need this? Learning cap for endurance raised. 1 pain threshold. Encyclopedia. I feel like... Okay, no, we'll leave that for now and we'll think about it later. But I want to be a superstar, dang it! I am a superstar, I believe that. Okay, okay. So, we are... Can I get at that from here, or do I have to go around it? Okay, yeah. Interesting, I suppose. Do you have anything interesting and new to say to me?
Hello again, officer. How are things?
No, I have to go. Whirling in rags, okay. Closed for winter, please use main entrance.
Welcome to Revachol.
Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Ooh. Oh, I unlocked more slots? Okay, that's good. Because I want to be a fucking superstar. I deserve that. Look at me. Look at my handsome fucking face.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You fucking tell him, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
You don't talk to Kim like that.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that,
Tell him, Kim.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Thank you.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
What was that argument all about? Oh, no, wait, that's the argument that between him and Kim, I guess. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on, then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Really wish I could punch you.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. That makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books.
Oh, so you're a smart
the
racist.
Science of threshold theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they start competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
What is this cultural victory?
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing
Oh
races.
my god.
Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Oh my god. 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 Yeah, I am not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your
Whoa.
luck, Runt.
Ooh! I need a second. That was infuriating as all hell. Oh my god. That was infuriating as all hell. Holy shit. Oh. That is infuriating as all hell. Oh, I would love to fucking blame this guy for murder. I really would. I really would. Oh. I'm so mad. I am, like, legitimately shaking a little bit. You can, the writing is... I'll say that. The writing is done really, really fucking good. But god damn. Fuck me. Oh. That was upsetting. That was massively upsetting. I'm mad. Yeah, 100%. Like, that's really a sign of good writing, but that it's so infuriating. Goodness me, fuck.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has
Okay.
something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this very futuristic tap on the girls kissing. Okay. So I can be violently non-racist, but I can actually be like very degenerate at the same time. That's great. That makes me so happy that I have all of my options open. Oh. Forget about all that. Where's this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this?
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
And how long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
Oh no! I should write the real police on a piece of paper. Yeah, that makes sense.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Okay, so we can get some money somehow.
Lonesome. Long way home.
Oh, do I know where I'm from now?
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here?
Yeah.
Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
What dealer? What, why? What? Learning cap per perception raised to 5 speed gives 1 side. What does that mean? What does any of that mean? What?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Very poetic.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Morale, health. Okay, I don't need any. Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not, like, a doctor or anything.
I do really like your hat.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Duramine heals +3 health.
Yeah, I figured that out. Okay, great. I can also look at that. What is that?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I am in heaven. I need it all so bad.
Sure. If you want something, I can get it for you. Just let me know and pay and stuff. But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Oh. One physique morale, Intellect, health. Cigarettes make me smarter. Holy shit. Okay, well. I don't have any money, and I kind of need to pay off my hotel room so I don't become homeless. Yeah, okay, I don't think we need to go there. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? It is so late. I wonder if Kuno is still there so we can try to yell at Kuno. Oh my god. Small child.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Mignana about the armor.
So?
He said you're now the king of the entire Jamrock.
North Jamrock? Kuno meant everything north of 881. The rooster fucked Kuno's words up. Kuno doesn't do south. Doesn't fuck with the madre.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I will remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, Grief and the Kuno.
Oh, Kuno, if only.
After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
I wonder if I point out the shack, if he's gonna tell me off and not let me in anymore. Oh well.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Fuck yeah, I
do
can.
That, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
No, I can totally do that. Fuck
Pigs
you.
can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Full pig head, I liked it. I got one too. This one, it's shit. Demo tape? Like some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Mm-hmm. I found a plate covered in powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of magnesium, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Nope.
You could use some.
Magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Can I get him to the harbor from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Is that it? Easy.
Not for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
Kuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants!
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Yeah, I've heard enough
Good
of this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Huh.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
How do I get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. Huh. Do we do that first, or do I get... I guess we could do that first. Was there something at 3 o'clock as well that I needed to do? I don't remember. Gart! Talk to me, buddy.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? That feels very sad. Would I say that? I don't know, why not?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more!
He killed himself.
Oh. I don't know, maybe Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, what if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Yeah, okay, we need the keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Yes, sir. Bye. Open trash container. We can do that. I will accomplish things today. Hello, buddy. Who are you? It's all about money, you know. What is?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Huh.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Yeah, I do.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
No.
This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. No, not the rum. I have legitimate. Oh yeah, the trash. I was gonna say I've legitimately already forgotten what to do. I can be good at video games, just not much.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Okay, open the padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Oh, I am so due for another heart attack, actually.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
No, open it anyway.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Ew. Gross.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles? That's like regular noodles, but turbo.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Pants!
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, disgusting.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Oh, back
Guitar
pants.
mark, blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew!
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Disgusting.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Thrown out towel and mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure.
Oh, gross.
But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Okay.
Something larger. A clipboard.
Huh.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Is it the police papers that I tried to flush?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style.
Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style.
Yeah,
for all
you're
our
right,
sakes.
Kim. That was dumb of me. I'm sorry. No, wait, I wasn't sorry, cop. I can't say I'm sorry anymore. I'm not allowed to say I'm sorry anymore. I wasn't sorry, cop.
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco?
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
I see, yes. You are what we call a badass, aren't you?
Wow, went off script there. Getting your ass handed to you. You shouldn't go picking fights if your rhetorical faculties haven't suggested it.
Okay.
Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here? Ah, yes, and it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
Okay.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Well, I'm getting the mug first.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Okay, well.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay. Cool.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Thank God. Am I finally learning who I am? What can
It's
I do
just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Yeah, no, okay. Maybe we shouldn't fuck with the mug.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Okay.
It's a metaphor for you. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Well, marginally is still better.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Ooh, touch
The
it.
surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Maybe it will.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Oh. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlights of your Kanima?
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
Ooh.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Okay.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Oh, what's in here? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Very strong crocodile teeth, possibly.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Okay.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
I wish I knew what that word meant, but I'm old. There was mention of a naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a
In that
name.
case, you are 100% correct. Look at that. Look at the good butt. Yeah, good butt. Yep. Do he got the booty? See, I am from a generation where we still just said, do he got the booty, he do?
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh, maybe they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I have to open an official case. Is there?
There is, for precisely one more.
Oh.
15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper!
Sadly, the letter only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Yay! With this beauty, commit to paper, baby!
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. the wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body.
A hookah bar would be a very cool murder mystery location. I will be down to clown on that murder mystery night.
Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones that I've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Hell yes.
Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. That's boring. Chat, what do we name the case? What do we name the case, chat? Do we have ideas? Because my first instinct would be the Hanged Man, but that also feels kind of boring. The Hanged Man is the tavern from Kirkwall. You are correct. We'll go for the Dragon Age reference then.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man.
Kim likes
Good,
it.
strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Yay! Kim likes it.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you.
Aww.
In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Oh, the way his voice just kind of lit up when he was like, yeah, that's good, that's great, actually. It's like, I could fucking live off of this fucking sensation for months! Ugh! Who cares? I've been alone for 3 years. This'll sustain me.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head.
Ooh!
He died. It was a workplace accident.
Maybe I'm done inspecting these
don't
now.
Exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
So, can I read the files now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin.
Okay.
It always begins with HDB 41. Then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title.
Okay.
For example, HDB 41120111700. The Next World Mural.
Wait. HDB 41? Weren't those Officer Precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
What do we call ourselves, chat? Do we appreciate the initials? Because I am kind of feeling Horace Debbie Behringer. That sounds kind of cool. Could you imagine being called Horace the entire time? That's so fucking awesome. Are we feeling the initials, chat? Prem Jaran Jaran Binzakin. Horace Debbie Barron, one or two. That is true. It is, like, very detailed for just a ledger that maybe has my initials on it. I mean, Darion kind of sounds like... I can swing that. Ram Darion Binzakin.
Yeah, no.
Oh. How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Well, I'll revisit this, because I don't want to
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
I don't want to spend half an hour. I need my time.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Okay.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are these?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms.
Ooh, okay.
Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Yay, field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And misconduct
A
fine?
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Bye, Leia. I'm not gonna make it much later. Maybe another half hour, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I have been up since like 6:30. I am so tired at this point. I will smooch Kim on the forehead for you. Do not worry about that at all.
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Ooh.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
We can hand out fines to people and then get money so we can pay off our hotel room debt. Right?
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Ooh.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Ethics.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Secrets?
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Oh.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Yay!
The two
We
sides
did
of
it.
the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Okay.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's in here?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Ooh.
2 octopuses are smiling,
Yay!
reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Wait, fucking kill yourself, you asshole? Why would that be an option? Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored.
Ooh.
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti
Open up.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins.
Huh?
You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
No, I want it!
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road.
Oh, mate, no, this is not good, actually.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
Oh, what have I done?
You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
No!
No. Hold on.
No.
To what? There's nothing.
No!
Detective, is everything all right?
No! Ah! Oh, no! Am I dead? No, what happened? No! Is the game over? What did I do? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? What happened?
There is nothing.
No!
Again.
No! Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
I'm just gonna fucking lie here then. Never mind.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
I got killed by a letter inside of a bubblegum wrapper. Somehow.
That's me.
Who's that?
Blue eyes, that's me.
And then who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
I don't want to be. No, I don't want to be dead.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
What are we?
The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Was I out for 2 days? What?
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
What? The what? I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Oh, fuck it.
Good. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yeah.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
The what now? The what the fuck? Oh, did I disappear for a while? Did I lose you guys? Maybe. Legitimately, what just happened? Oh, boo. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's kind of weird because I don't think my internet did anything, and the stream still says that OBS still says that we're still recording on the same one. Are we? I think so. Yeah. I don't think... It doesn't look like I lost anybody. Or I lost anything. Or that... Interesting. Anyway, wow. I am... What? What the actual shit fuck just happened? What the hell? What in the what? What in the what? Ledger of Failure and Hatred? What the what the what? What the shit? Oh my god. We'll put the clothes in the trash. Read the watermarks. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. I have a headache. Little guy gets further and further away. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on blue tiles of a hostel room floor. Even as you can see the eyelets of the recognition. What a great lake view of the valley. What does that even mean? What does any of it even mean? I am... What? Pain threshold, health psychic, learning caps raised by 1. Learning cap from perception raised to 5. Oh, I have headache. Oh my god. What in the world? What just happened? Oh boo, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what happened. It seems like everything is just fine on my end. That bubblegum really did a number on me. Holy shit. You know what? I think I'm in that case. I'm maybe just gonna call it for tonight, so I can look into my my internet connection for next time and make sure that we don't have any more unfortunate blackouts of that at all. I think that might be what I'll do. So in that, I feel that's safe. Also because I need to mentally recover from literally what just happened. Oh my god. That was holy shit. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. Wow. I really need to let that sink in. This was an eventful fucking This was an eventful episode. Holy shit. My god. Okay. Well. Wow. Just wow. Lebanon, thank you for hanging out and suffering through this with me. And anybody else still watching, and who has hung out with me today, thank you also for hanging out. I am going to have a sleep. Oh my goodness. I will get back to you on when I get back. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it. Well, except for the racist part. That was really bad. Did not like that. But I also really enjoyed it. So that's great. I really can't wait to. This game is throwing me for loops, man. Holy shit. This game is throwing me for loops. I am going to see if I can figure out what happened to the stream, and I'm going to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I will most likely be back come Wednesday, I think, to do more reading, and then we will try and resume sort of normal scheduling the week after, because next Thursday is going to be my birthday, and from Thursday night onwards I have plans up the wazoo. So I probably won't be back around until like the Monday after that again. But if you want to keep updated on when I will be here and live, my Blue Sky is probably the most convenient way to do that. So do that. It feels really weird to ask people to follow me on social media that I sometimes forget I own. At any rate, thank all of y'all again for hanging out. And I hope to see you really soon. You did! You did! I'm very glad. Take care. Have a good day, afternoon, night. Have a good proceeding of your time and evening, and I need to think of an outro that is catchier than whatever the hell it is that I'm doing right now. At any rate, see you on the flip side. Bye, everyone!